no! Oh my god! What the heck?
Let's go.
Hello, I am DeGrogorl, and I'm back today with another video on Root Factory 4 Special. So today's goal is to get licenses for the Forge and Chemistry set, unlock mining, buy the Forge itself, and explore the new dungeon. Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling, shall we? Hello, Mr. Vishnal. That's an Indian name. My husband's Indian, and he's like, wow, his name's Vishnal. That's an Indian name. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. It kind of sounded like it, but I didn't want to assume, you know? The first thing I'm going to do is my daily chores, which is going to be watering the crops. At this point, there are not many, but by the end of the video, there will be way more. Then I'm going to go to Eliza in order to finally get the axe so I can chop up all that wood on the farm. I'm going to make sure to prioritize clearing up a lot of the debris sitting on the tillable tiles so that way we can use them later on. No, let me in. Why do you have to be closed? No. Let me in. Okay, whatever. Good morning, Forte.
Congrats.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank God. Why is that such a dramatic noise? Basically, I go ahead and do just that, harvesting some lumber and planting 4 more turnips in a now free square. I then go to see Eliza to finish out the quest, and as a reward, I received the lumber and stone storage. Yes. Yay! Freaking finally! I can do more with my life! As you can see, I'm very excited that we can now take 2 requests per day instead of 1. That makes my life so much easier because I like to slam out those requests as soon as I can, as fast as I can. And you can see me deliberate like where to put that stone and wood storage as well, which I think is always funny because I can never make my mind the first time. I always have to put it like 3 or 4 different places before I figure out, okay, this is where I want it to be. You'll also see me throw lumber and stone into the storage because there's actually a skill for throwing, so it'll be easier for me to level up later on. Then I do my daily socialization where I talk to the majority of the NPCs. This is really beneficial early on because this is how I get my friendship levels up rather quickly. Gifts and all that won't come into play until much later. You could start now, but I prefer to build up my resources and get myself in a good enough position where I can just give out gifts whenever and to whoever later on. I will be giving out birthday gifts though, as you'll see here in a few. I'm also going to forego showing every single interaction with the NPCs unless it's notable, like a story-related dialogue, or if it's just off-the-wall funny and or weird. There are some crazy dialogues in this game that are just too good to pass up on. Speaking of which, there's a story event going on in Jones's clinic right now. Aw, look at her. She's cute. Here we meet Amber. Just like us, she doesn't have any recollection of who she is or any of her memories. Despite all that, she's accepted and welcomed into the town, and now she lives with Lumi and helps sell flowers during the day. See, I told you she was a butterfly.
Good. Yeah. Follow me. Yeah.
What a splendiferous sky!
You're so weird looking.
Oh no!
It says a lot about you, Porco. You're weird, dude. Suspicious. After going through that dialogue, I decided to stop by Porco's and get a dish for Venti since it's her birthday. And her favorite dish is pancakes, so I was hoping to see if he had some, and this is what I saw. I want a dish. What? You don't have anything? What type of restaurant is this? That's a bunch of crap.
Anything else?
What the heck?
Come back soon!
Actually, let me see if I can buy some recipe bread.
Ooh! Ooh!
Let's just try one. Maybe I can make something that Venti will like. I don't want to miss her birthday. I do have like 5 years after all. Pickled turnip. Well, that's better than nothing. Oh my god, it's King Coconut Head.
Splendid weather.
So I will be planting a variety of different crops. Throughout this whole video, I will kind of give an indicator as to what they are, but I'm not going to go over every single time that I plant something, simply because it will take 10 years for me to edit, and you'll see it when I harvest it anyway. Yeah, I'm lazy. Oh well. That's why I'm using exploits in this game. Now I'm at a point in the game where I can start kind of foregoing some of the grinding in the earlier parts of the game, and now I'm going to have to focus on getting to the next dungeon. So I'm bringing Forte with me, and I'm not really going to pay attention to the monsters so much. I'm not going to waste my time killing all these. No need. I don't have a hammer yet, but at least I'll get a little bit of loot. Oh shoot, turnip. That's cool. Good thing I'm able to knock most of them out. Good job, Forte. Me saying I'm not gonna freaking pay any mind to the monsters and then I kill all of the monsters is so me. Weren't there some goodies somewhere around here? Maybe I'm tripping. Really? Come on. Cool, now I can ship this too.
Thank God.
I think I already have shipped one. Ooh, cheap cloth. That'll be coming abundantly later on, but still very cool to get right now. More stuff for armor, more stuff to sell. This is the same boss battle we've all already seen like 17 times already, so I'm gonna save yourself some time. And I'm not gonna show every single time I fight this. I might show it when I get the drop, like I do right here. Did you drop anything? Oh yes! Thank God! Finally got the drop. That's one for the books. Okay, cool. That's really all that we need. I mean, I don't need to really go against these creatures. So... maybe we'll see. Oh shoot. I'll never say no to extra stuff like that. See, you can... oh my gosh. You just straight up got a whole bunch of crap. Oh gosh, and this is why I was saying the inventory will be very full. We need to get that refrigerator as soon as possible. Let me actually go check the requests real quick at the request board. I kind of touched on this on the last video, so doubling back and going through the dungeon again after you've beaten the boss is very beneficial because you can have loot boxes that randomly generate. That, and you can find all sorts of different loot, and you can see that the mobs will sometimes change once you exit or enter a room sometimes. So if you're looking for like an orc archer in order to get an arrowhead, you know that you can go in and out of the room to continuously farm that monster. Or you can go to a different room and sometimes they will just spawn there even though they typically don't. That's what I really like about this game. Okay, I'll have to get that right in the morning. Oh, cutscene.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is just a really cute cutscene with Venti. She's just going over how we are an insolent being, and then she's like doting on us at the same time. It's just her personality, and I'm here for it. She's the cutest. What dignity? Oh my god. What if I select this?
What?
Oh my gosh. She said, what? to touch up on the story, basically what's going on is that Venti is scared that if she intervenes, the townsfolk won't know how to basically live with themselves. Like, she'll have to do all the work and the townspeople won't have to lift a single finger. I think that's a bunch of crap, but that's what the story is saying so far. So she has to remain vigilant for the townspeople so that way they still are willing to work and pull their own weight, essentially. I go ahead and get the first cooking license so that way I can get more recipes. And cooking bread. It will kill us all. That is crazy. More XP. There you go. So the reason why I got that license is so I could get the refrigerator later on because as you can see here in a minute, I'm spazzing out about not having enough inventory space and how I need the refrigerator. Don't worry, I just get an inventory upgrade later. I don't get the refrigerator one today.
Welcome.
Where is the fridge?
Anything else?
Give me the
Come
freaking
back
fridge.
soon.
Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Let me search the wiki. 1 second. Oh, I'm so broke. So the wiki basically said what I said. We had to get the license, which I already did. I was confused because I thought it would just be there, but no, I actually have to increase my cooking level, which we do here in a bit when our harvest of turnips comes. I make a whole bunch of pickled turnips, so that helps a lot. I'll make 1 pickled turnip. Oh shoot, I don't have enough RP. Gosh dang it. As you can see, it takes a whole bunch of RP to even make 1 pickled turnip. That'll change later on as my levels go up, but for now it's absurdly high and I have to consume a lot of RP or food in order to even make 1 dish at this moment. And that's basically the gameplay loop of this series, at least until Guardians of Azuma, because what you do is that you craft, lose RP, eat a bunch of food, craft, lose RP, eat a bunch of food, to level yourself up to be able to build the next best armor, next best sword. So that's kind of how it works. And that's why it's so much grinding, because it's just so much day in, day out, crafting, cooking, rinse and repeat. I literally used up all but 1 of my RP just to make that 1 pickled turnip so I could ship it. Just ridiculous in the beginning. Mushrooms. Hold up. I saw the wiki. She likes mushrooms. I'm giving her a mushroom. She likes mushrooms. Yay. Wonder how that affected our friendship. Let's see. Oh look, Forte and Volcanon. They both like me now. Look at Doug. There she is. She's almost 2 now. Cool. Good thing I thought about that to check the wiki and see what she liked, because I knew she liked more than just pancakes and others. See, this is why I'm glad I played this game before, because I do remember some likes and dislikes of characters, but I can't remember them all. But thankfully I was able to catch that before I went to bed. Hello? What's that? Oh, shoot. Yeah, it was pretty loud. I'd be freaking... I would have crapped my freaking pants. I make sure to go ahead and grab this request because it has to be completed before 8 o'clock because I have to ship a turnip. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to wait around for a whole day and just grind. I want to get stuff done. I'm on my way to go put this in the shipping bin and then just wait. No! Oh my god. What the heck? That's so stupid. I'm pissed. Why did I just do that? Oh my god. Jeez. It's one turnip. I'm not gonna die, but it didn't even get put to use. Like, I didn't even, like, have a deficiency in my health or RP, so I just made myself mad for no reason. Freaking misclick, man. Ugh. So, yeah, that was a little unfortunate, but that's okay. We take another request from Eliza, and our request is to give an item to Chlorica. And guess what it is? It's another turnip. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna freaking eat this one this time. Gee. Where is she at anyway? I think that's her over in the shop. Okay. Wait, isn't she in here? No, that's the old lady. I can't tell. I'm freaking blind. Okay, so I definitely don't get sidetracked again while I'm on a quest. Oh god. Okay, I'm broke now. Literally so broke. Well, thankfully we're not broke for long since Vishnal went over to the shipping bin and sold my goods. However, I'm still gonna plant these potatoes like it's no one's business, and for warning, the sound that the log chopping makes is just absolutely terrible, so if you're listening on headphones, I'm very sorry. While I'm planting my potatoes, I notice that my turnips are fully grown and I go ahead and collect those so I can cook some pickled turnips later on. See, we can't make much of these. So, as you can see, our level really isn't helping our RP usage right now, as it's still way high to make even a level 4 pickled turnip. So I'm going to go ahead and crank these out and get higher levels so that way I can start churning these out like it's no one's business. And honestly, pickled turnip is way better as an RP source than it is for money, but you'll see me sell them for extra cash in these early days because cash is just so limited right now. I go back to my future husband in order to buy more turnips so that way I can replant the ones that I had already harvested. While in the shop, I find Chlorica and then I remember, oh shoot, I have to give her that turnip for the request, so I go ahead and do that.
Thank you.
She then gives us the cheap sickle, which we can use on fully grown crops in order to gain better ranking crops. For instance, if you take a level 1 crop and then use the sickle on it, you'll get a level 2 crop. We return to Eliza to get our next quest when she says that we have to get rice. And I'm mad because we've already gotten rice earlier and I should have just waited. Dude, I already bought rice. Gosh dang it, I forgot about that. I go ahead and plant my newly purchased spinach and turnip seeds. I now decide that it's time to slam all those pickled turnips. As you can see that eating one of these basically refills my RP bar, which is nice, but as we level up and gain more RP, it's going to be harder and harder to restore that RP later on, so you'll have to make more complex dishes later in the game. I went ahead and made a Bambi rice so that way we could ship it and get that crossed off of our list.
Oh no!
What? Porco?
What?
I seriously do not know how this guy runs a whole business. Like, it must just be from me buying recipe bread from him like I am now. Oh, refrigerator! The refrigerator! I saw the refrigerator! Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Dude, I so leveled up my cooking. I should have gotten at least one freaking recipe. Basically, if you don't level up your cooking enough, it means that you're not going to be able to get a recipe until you do. Thankfully, it lets you keep the bread though, so you could try again later without spending more money. Quick note, I didn't have the money or the resources for the refrigerator yet. Again, that's a later goal for me, but right now I'm looking for Forte so we can go out and do some more exploring. Oh shoot, that is a lucky drop. I won't even have to buy that later, wow. Yeah, buying those shears later is a fairly hefty price, so I'm so glad that I found that. Same dungeon, rinse and repeat. I'll show the cool loot I find. Nice, free turnip seeds. Orange. Maybe shoot. I can't wait to start one-hitting bosses. Not the best time I've done this, but oh well. Awesome. Good. We got another one now. I can ship one of these. Now, that dive into the dungeon was not the most interesting one there is, but that's okay. We got some cool stuff, so. Bro, what are you? Is that a can? Did I mention that the characters in this game carry weird things above their heads
Yes.
sometimes? I have no clue why they do it. I think it's quite
Goodbye.
charming, though. Before I head in for the night in the game, I make sure to do some inventory management and send stuff in the shipping bin that has not been shipped yet. And plant more turnips since I'm now getting greedy for money. I'm also going to give Venti a mushroom every day before bed if I can help it, since it's one of her favorite gifts and it's an easy way to build friendship with her, other than talking. I get up in the morning and do my daily chores. I made sure to do some resource grinding like chopping wood off camera because the noise is just insufferable. There's a freaking cutscene. So I coincidentally enter the dragon room and I find some of the townspeople here talking to Venti, and they're hearing scary noises at night, and Venti then wants us to investigate it. Sorry, Venti. Well, it's the truth. Yeah, Venti's not happy that we basically told everybody that she sounded like she was snoring. I remember this part. This is cute. She then gives us our next location, aka our next dungeon that we have to go ahead and go clear. Then she's like, I can't go myself. I'm a native dragon and I have to stay here. And then she gives us examples and names of the native dragons, which you'll see me brutally butcher here in just a moment. Listen carefully, Gorl. In this world, there are 4 dragons regarded as gods. Terrible! Gee, what a creative name. Dragon god of the earth, presides over resurrection. Fearsome! Oh gosh, they're just on fire whenever they were making these names. Dragon of fire, presides over destruction. Aquaticus, dragon of water, presides over transformation. Okay, that one's actually not too bad. I like that one's design. Then there's me, Ventus Will, dragon god of the wind. I rule the abyss of time. Since the earliest eras of antiquity, the 4 of us have been collectively referred to as the native dragons. Very cool. Yes, ma'am. Then she basically repeats herself, saying that if she did everything, the humans would not. Then she goes to explain what rune spots are, which are basically where we're going to collect those big blue crystals that you'll see laying around here in the future. So, like I said before, we are going to accept her mission, and then she tells us what they are located, and I definitely do not get lost looking for it. I totally do not do that. Spoiler alert, I do that.
Oh.
Oh, he's the funniest character, I swear. I wish I could be friends with Miss Raven. Aw, we learning a little more about her. Porcupine.
Splendiferous sky!
Splendiferous.
Good morning. Morning. Hey. I see.
She does not like
Good
this.
morning. Good morning. The spring wind feels good.
Yes, I do need that. I need stone.
Good morning.
King Coconut Head.
That's true.
So I go pick up the request from Eliza that's going to have me go get some rice, and I searched up on the wiki and found that Doug likes rice dishes, so I'm gonna go ahead and make him some. Wait, why is there a chest in here?
So?
Is this a bug?
Welcome.
10% sale. Nice.
So,
By the way, this next dungeon we're about to go to is gonna have onigiris. Oh shoot. I didn't even pick that up when I freaking fulfilled the quest. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I'm a little absent-minded. My bad, but we still got it, so no big trouble. So we just get some toy herb seeds for this request. I don't really care about the flowers in this game, but I'm gonna have to get them so I can ship them, so that's as far as my concern with them goes. You will not believe how grateful I was to see that stone resource request. I need stone for so many of the furniture and upgrades in this game, including the refrigerator. I need it extremely badly for the forge, so that way I can go into the next dungeon prepared. Because if I bring the starter claymore, I'm gonna get absolutely decimated, and you'll see why. Does he like bamboo rice? Well, we're about to find out, so. Oh. I didn't mean to do that, my bad. Oopsies. I get to collect in all this stone, and I obviously deplete my RP, so I go ahead and eat some pickled turnips to restore my energy. See if he likes bamboo rice. Good, he likes it. Let's see, how much did that affect the friendship? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him a lot more gifts than that to get him to like me. Oh well, this is Buy Your Love Simulator, so let's go! Before even attempting to find this new dungeon, I'm going to get as much iron as I can because it's going to be an invaluable resource later on. Scrap metal too, because that's what I'm going to use to do my level up exploits later on. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a bit. By a bit, I mean the next few episodes, because I won't get to actually leveling up my crafting all that much until later on. Earth crystal, nice. Occasionally you get lucky like I just did and get a crystal or a mineral, like I just did here in this amethyst node. Miss Squirrel. Oh. Dang, why didn't you do that the first time? Mayor Felix. Oh. This dude could freaking run his own bulldozer, like freaking construction company or something. Thank you, sir. I'll call you next time I need a building demolished, man.
Here you go.
Aww. That's so sweet. Exactly.
You can do it.
24? What is this? 12. Gee. We're using fists for now. Those gloves are a sizable upgrade, and a very welcome one at that, until we get the forge and we're able to make a better double sword. But don't tell me, my inventory is freaking full. Oh my gosh, hold up, oh. I'm not far from home, so allow me to go drop off this bunch of crap I've got. It is a terrible idea to go to a dungeon in this game with your backpack nearly full, if not full, so I needed to go back and do this before I went and looked for the new dungeon. I went ahead and put some stuff in the shipping bin as well. I hit up Eliza before I left so I could get my reward for the mining, and it was just some stone. So I am going to fast forward this just because there's a lot going on and it's incredibly tedious to find my way around this map. But I do end up finding another plot of farmland in the west, which is really cool. Come on. Why can I not grab multiples of these? Makes me mad. Oh, there's another little farming plot over here. I think I remember this. I really don't want to have to go over here to, like, use this, though, to be honest. Out of my way, Forte. Actually. Oh, shoot. Oh, it paralyzed me. Oopsies. Yeah, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to get rid of this. Because I don't have an antidote for it. Oopsie. I knew that was a bad idea. Definitely be wary of eating random mushrooms in this game, because it can do worse than just paralyze you. It can poison you, it can do all sorts of things. I was just low on health and was being stingy with my potions, so don't be like me. Just use the potion if you know it's good for you. Because if I had not done that, I probably would have found the entrance to the dungeon and been able to go there and look at it at least. But now I have to go to bed, or else I'm going to stay slow. So, yeah. I give Venti her mushroom, then I go ahead and go to bed.
Good morning.
Actually, let me go check my requests before I do anything. So I've gotten in a very good habit of doing this because you may miss out as you've seen before. So I'm going to go ahead and get this fishing quest from Eliza, and I get very frustrated with it later because I think I just have to fish and that's it. No, I actually have to go give it to Fish and all, and you'll see my frustration later on. Good thing though is that my turnips are grown, and now I can make some more pickled turnips. But I almost forgot to take the scythe and get better seeds out of it, so I go ahead and do that so that way I don't forget later on. I can already foresee myself getting pissed off because I have not shipped a level 2 turnip and then the seeds I buy are still level 1. So please be sure to scream at me to sell the level 2 turnip when I get it and not turn it into pickled turnips, because that will not count. I don't know why it's like that, it just is. It's infuriating sometimes, this game. I go ahead and plant a couple level 2 spinach seeds as well. Okay, now is where money is starting to really matter, so I'm gonna have to start the grind in farming, cooking, and in just gathering overall materials from the mobs.
Yeah.
So silly. See, Porkaline? Now that's how you run a business.
Little shadow.
Aw.
Yeah.
They need to leave this poor girl alone. They already had her freaking sitting on the damn camera. Aw. I'll have to see what she likes tomorrow, so I can give Linfa a good gift. Something mellow.
Why?
That's so funny. Seriously, how are you in business? Wait, how do I get up to the freaking lake again? It's not that way. I have to remember. Is it down that way? Yes, it is. I like how this is not like Animal Crossing and it doesn't scare off the fish once you catch one. That's really convenient. And this is why I like freaking fishing in this game. I remember this being a fun part of this. Oh shoot! Let me catch these. I just barely, like, noticed that. Oh wait. Dang, how am I supposed to catch these? Hello? How am I to catch this? Can I please freaking hit the water? Thank you. Hopefully it comes back over here. My luck it'll be that it won't. Okay. Looks like I've proven myself wrong. Aw, cute. I like that it celebrates her catch. I love that. That's adorable. Well, we know that I'm winning that freaking fishing competition. Let me go increase my inventory, actually. Oh, I was gonna go get the backpack upgrade. That's what it was.
Wait.
This is going to help a lot before we get the refrigerator, and hopefully we'll get it here shortly. Forging license. For cooking, chemistry will be good. Okay. Fairly easy. I went ahead and got the forging and the chemistry licenses out of the way just because I had the extra princess points, and I thought, might as well. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, so I'm so glad I'm close to the amount that I need in order to get the forge, because that's really going to be our ticket to getting through this next dungeon. I also was able to clear up the farm quite a bit, so that's also a plus. There's nothing notable in this section of exploring. I'm just gonna skip to where I find the pond and do some more fishing. Why not? I'm already here. Okay, notice me. Thank you.
It's late.
That's cute. Okay, the cheering was getting on my nerves, so I had to cut it out, sorry. Just ignore them all. Okay, here it is. That's a pain to get to. We really don't have much time to explore this. So... if you haven't gathered this already, this is not the right dungeon, and I need to leave. Okay, why is this only... why is this giant cluckadoodle thing stupid? Oh god. Is this not where I'm supposed to be at? I don't think this is where I was supposed to be. Oh, wait, this is fodder for animals. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. Yeah, I think I'm way underleveled for this area if I'm remembering quickly. Wrong place. Oopsies. Okay, I ran around for like ever, so I'm just gonna speed it up and show you how I found the dungeon. I basically just went down south and to the east. There we go. Okay. Alright, I finally freaking found it.
Hey.
So Keel just says he's been digging around at this area and he teaches us how to use the spell escape, which I've already used, so it doesn't really matter. Nice. He will be important later on for romances. So, because I took so long trying to find the dungeon, I'm really not going to have much time to explore it. I'm literally just going to go right up to it and save, keep in mind where it's at, and then come back the next day. Oh shoot, I didn't even go back to Eliza. Oopsies! Hold up. Let me go back to the beginning. That's how you get back quickly, by the way.
Leave it to me. Hmm?
I always forget that Illuminati exists. My bad! Dude, I already did that! Dude, are you tweaking? I literally did so much freaking fishing. What a crackhead freaking game. Is my game broken? It's not. I went ahead and caught another fish. That way I could go give it to Vishnal because I was being silly. Oh well. Oh, Vishnal. Okay, I have to give it to him. Why didn't you say that? They probably did. I probably just wasn't paying attention. Because I didn't learn my lesson the first time, I ate another poisonous mushroom and then gave Benti one because I wanted her to join in on my suffering too. Oh shoot, did that poison me? What's 1 HP per? I'll live.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm poisoned. Could you tell? Where's Vishnal at? Well, actually, hold up. Let me eat some antidote grass. Fairly certain I have some on me. What? That didn't get rid of it? Well, I won't be poisoned tomorrow, so it'll be fine. Invisible rock. Yeah, he wanted a fish.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. After that whole fiasco, I go back over to Eliza to accept another request. This time, the fertilizer bin request, because I've been waiting on that one. I want the fertilizer bin. Fertilizer bin. I've been waiting. I like to put it there. See. Flashing forward to today's shipping bin, you can see that I have an invisible spot right there in the middle. That's actually an invisible rock and it's a very rare drop, but I'm selling it because I don't really care about using it right now and it's easier to ship it now than have to worry about it later.
Let's go.
After clearing off a bit more of the farm, I go ahead and hit the hay and wake up the next day. Today is Linfa's birthday. One second, let me see. She likes onigiri. Okay, I can go do onigiri. I can honestly go find onigiri in the dungeon, but just to make it, if you didn't know, giving handmade gifts such as food makes the villagers a lot happier with your gift and gives you more friendship points. I forgot to collect the compost request reward. Oops! I should have done this yesterday. I'm pissed. Oh well. And now the compost bin will be good for some time. I'll have to collect weeds while I'm out though because I'll quickly run out of compost and I don't want to use all my grasses for it because I'll have to use them for medicine later on. Then I pick up the mine iron quest because it's simple and easy. I'm gonna do it while I'm out anyway. Might as well take it. Oh shoot, it is raining. Awesome, I don't have to do any of that today. Yay! Yes, so it is our first day of rain, so no watering for us, thankfully. It'll save a lot of time for us to go out dungeon exploring. I'm just gonna give her all these mushrooms.
You.
Oh, it's level 2 now, yay. I don't know how I didn't see these perfectly grown turnips earlier, but don't worry, they've gotten plucked. Really? Why did that have to happen just now? And that's why you always put anything you want to ship in the shipping bin before 8 o'clock. Went ahead and did some more cooking so that way I could have energy and health out in the dungeon. I don't need this money. That's fine. For now, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
No! Why can't you help me today? Yeah, so it seems like we're gonna have to go in this dungeon all by ourselves. It's fine, because that's how I played the whole last game, so it's alright. I'll live. No, you usually help me. Why? Ugh! Stop being a brat. Onigiri for Miss Linfa for her
Good
birthday.
morning.
She's such a silly character. I should have taken advantage of the rain. Well, I could have. Yeah, so the rain in this day does not last all day usually. It'll just go in spurts, so you really do have to take advantage of it when you get it. Well, happy birthday. You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome. Um,
Okay, I'm about to buy something
welcome.
from you. 3,000?
Thanks.
Gee. I can sell these.
Anything else you'd like?
Gee, now I'm
Come
freaking
back
broke.
again.
Broke! Broker than a joke. But it was well worth it, and you'll see shortly. Well, there's Doug.
I did it.
Where do I put this monstrosity? I guess I'll put it in my room. Keep me warm, at least. What? Stop. Be normal. Why can't you be normal? No! No! Oh my god. This is gonna make me mad. Okay, that's fine. I can manage this. It looks ugly, but it'll be fine. The first order of business I do is upgrade my gloves, but then I realize I can make a far superior weapon, so I go ahead and look at the wiki and see what I need to do in order to make the next best weapon at this early level. So I go ahead and do that, and it's leagues better than anything else there is for the given moment, so I'm cool with it. That 42 attack is looking mighty zesty, but I think we can do a little better. I go ahead and choose a piece of iron in order to upgrade this two-handed sword, so it's gonna be a lot better afterward, as you can see. I go ahead and ship that old claymore I was using. I'm gonna ship all the weapons later on anyway, but might as well get a head start. As much iron and scrap metal as you get, it's actually quite lucrative to sell weapons later on. Well, I'm broke right now, so I can't really do much at the moment. Let me see if I can sell some things, recoup some stuff. Okay, that'll be something.
Hello.
Let me go hurry up and get some iron. Some iron. This is so much better. Why am I tripping? Okay. There you go. Three quests per day. Let's go. See, I knew we would get more later on. I'm so glad we're gonna get 3 from now on. It'll make my life easier at least. I have a way better weapon now, so I'll be okay. Here we go. That was so much easier to get to. Turnip seeds. So much stuff to get. I should probably... I'll come back here. Well, at least I know where to find Buffamoo. Okay, this is gonna be a pain. I hated this dungeon whenever I did it. Just awful. I hated this dungeon. Gosh, why is it taking 4 hits to kill them? I remember how to get through this at least. Oh, there's Doug. Hi, Doug.
How'd you get out of the basement?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You were in my basement. I was not in yours. Oh, he likes me. I knew he liked me.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Stubborn old Doug.
See ya.
What? Committed to that fool? Hello? That was kind of mean. Sometimes it's better to skip over these enemies. Literally, you can just rush through some of the rooms. Some of them you can't, and the developers realized, oh crap, people are just skipping through the whole dungeon, so they create a barrier like this. Okay, no. Okay, I'm about to get whooped. And this is why I did not like this area. And see, here's our onigiri. This is where I'm gonna start using a lot of dishes. It's not gonna really do much in the way of RP, but it's better than nothing. Ooh, nice, some loot. I go ahead and equip my fire spell that Doug gave us because we're gonna run into a really pesky enemy shortly. Okay. I remember how to get over here. Okay. Okay, I remember this being a pain. Is this worth it? Probably not. God, give me freaking space, dude. Jeez. Yeah, it was not really worth it. It's okay. They gave me some free recovery. Oh wait, maybe it is. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me actually use this. Thanks. I can explore. Oh god, I remember hating these. Yep. Nope, this is the one where I have to... Yep. Yep. I remembered this the hard way. Okay, I need to make sure I don't die now. This will actually get your RP back, so... If I could remember which tab the freaking hammer's in. Yes, the water laser will be nice too. Okay, hold up. Go back. I don't mind that. Fire being Y. There it is. Hey, we need to pick that up. This is like important. Hello? Am I tripping? Why can't I pick this up? Hello? Okay, I must be missing something. I have to beat the boss first before going over there. I remembered it later on, but this part of the story makes no sense. I don't see why you can't just pick that up. But that's just the game. Okay, I can go down here like this. Okay, let me go all the way to the right. I won't be able to do this all in one day. It's unfortunate but true. What? Come on, dude. Freaking die. I don't need them to spawn anymore. Please get away from me. Stop spawning. See, I knew I would get freaking rice. Let me see what that gives me. That's cute. I'd like this. I hate these fish too. Like this level really gets on my nerves. This dungeon really gets on my every last nerve. It's the first level of like difficulty you get. Okay, I remember. I remember the puzzle you have to do to get through here. Okay, you need to get over yourself. I nearly never use the rod, so that's completely worthless to me. Come on! Freaking die. Just ridiculous. This will help my defense. Good thing I can just go past that. Okay. Let this be a lesson to always break the portal first if you can help it, because they're just gonna keep spawning more monsters. Ooh, potato seeds. Nice. I just now realized what time it was in the game, and I have to boot, scoot, and boogie back, or else my character is gonna pass out, and that's not gonna be any good. Alright. That's gonna be all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all later. Bye.